James returned from the works. He was now painted in a splendid red coat with brass stripes across his boiler and black lining across his tender. James now had the number 5, which he was quite proud of. However, James's new coat made him more boasted and conceited than ever. It eventually got on the nerves of the other engines. "You don't seem to care about anyone but yourself, do you?" asked Edward one day. "It's always self-image with you, James." "Look who's talking, Grandpa," huffed James. "You can't even move about as much as you did before." "Leave Edward alone," snapped Thomas. "Who do you think you are, talking to him like that?" "I'll go get dragged behind Gordon's Express again, shrimp," huffed James. "Don't tell me what to do. That attitude of yours is going to get the better of you someday," hissed Edward. "I'd be careful if I were you." James rolled his eyes and hurried out of the shed. "His paintwork matches his temper. Hot and fiery," grumbled Thomas. Edward had to agree. During the weeks that followed, Henry was bricked up in a tunnel as he refused to come out because of the rain. James found himself doing Henry's work as well as his own, but it was good for passengers. As James worked day after day until Henry came out of the tunnel, a design flaw started to take shape. James had not told anyone, not even the Fat Controller, that his brake blocks were made of wood. If he overworked himself, they would smoke up, almost at the danger of catching fire. James did work hard and tried his best not to expose this design flaw, but he knew it would be a matter of time before the other engines picked up on it. At long last, Henry was allowed out of the tunnel, and James thought he could go back to doing just his work. But he was wrong. During the busy summer season, James discovered he had more work than he bargained for. He was waiting at the platform of the passenger train when Thomas bumped. "You know, I'd love to see the world," said Thomas. "Good for you," grumbled James. "Don't you ever dream of anything?" asked Thomas, trying to liven the conversation. "I dreamed that I wasn't pestered by little tank engines who've got ideas above their station," snapped James. It was lucky for him that the guard blew his whistle, and James fussed away. Thomas grunted and went back to work. But the troublesome trucks, who often delight in mischief on the railway, noticed that James's brake blocks were getting worse. Smoke was wisping out of his wheels, causing the trucks to beam brightly. They had a devious plan that James was soon going to find out about. A few days later, James had marshalled a long line of trucks to take to the harbour on Edward's branch line. He was in a foul temper. He waited for the guard's whistle, but the trucks were getting agitated.
"Red monster, can't we move? Red monster, can't we move?"
they shouted. "Shut it!" growled James, and bumped the trucks hard. This was enough for them to bear. Without warning, they all surged forward, catching James unawares. Then there was trouble. The resulting bump caused James's brake blocks to spark, and then catch fire. James was horrified as he was speeding down the line with his wheels wisping with smoke all around them. "Help! Help!" he wailed. The trucks didn't care. They pushed James through the yard where Thomas was shunting. He stared in bewilderment as the goods train came rushing in much too fast, and I bet you know what happens next, don't you?